Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigval here and welcome back to another video. So in this one, we're going to talk about the history of the Cyber Monday sale. If you're unfamiliar with the series, this is where I talk about sales that were in the past and I basically keep you up to date with what happened in the previous years so you guys can make some speculations as to what will happen this year. But yet again, nothing is guaranteed, and as you'll see, there was one year where they straight up forgot about a Black Friday or Cyber Monday sale altogether. So if things go wrong, don't blame me. But yeah, with all that being said, let's get into it. We're gonna start this one off with 2018, and yeah, in 2017 they didn't do anything, or if they did something, it was just a gem sale discount in the paid offers, which is irrelevant anyway now. And in that year, we had those chests over here. Those chests should not be looked as what if they would come this year, but how good was this when they came out in 2018? And this was absolutely insane because back then the multiverse characters and the Just League characters were the absolute best characters in the entire game that you could get. And having a 50% discount on Shared Reality chest or United Heroes chest would be absolutely insane nowadays too for new players to get a boost in terms of getting a lot of new characters. And the Dawn of Justice chest, I said in the previous video, that is no longer in the game, but it is still in the game where you can get just like Superman in it. But back then he was not reworked. He was Batman versus Superman, and he was not legendary. But yeah, those were the sale in 2018, and by the standards of 2018, this was absolutely insane, even though it might not seem like when you look at it today. In 2019, it was a bit underwhelming. I mean, we had the sale on the Darkseid Legendary Chest, which was the newest legendary character that we got into the game back then. So that was that. If you wanted to get Darkseid, that would be pretty good. Arcanite Venom Chest was bad, still is bad for some reason. It has lower chances than any of the other legendary chests in the game. Like straight up half the chances as compared to any of the other guys. Brainiac, I'm not sure if he had a challenge back then. I think he did, but he was also bugged back then, not giving lethal damage. United Hero Chest went back on a 25% sale from a 50 the previous year. Darkseid Gears, you could get them from the achievements after unlocking the character. So yeah, a little bit of a weird year for the sale, and the next year is gonna be even more weird. And I'm not gonna talk about it separately. I'm gonna mention it now because I don't have a separate slider for it because they did absolutely nothing. In 2020, they did absolutely nothing for the sale, and I feel like they also didn't do anything for the Black Friday sale except for some discounts in the paid offers. It was overall very terrible, and the entire community got outraged by this. But yeah, let's move on to 2021. In 2021, we got a 50% sale on the Arkham Knight Legendary chest, which was still not worth it because yet again it suffered and it still suffers to this day for having, for some reason, half the chances compared to any other legendary chest in the game. And we had the Manta Legendary chest. This was probably the highlight of the sale. And look, now we have a lot of damage dealers for uh, League Raids and Soul Raids, but back then Manta was still going strong, was still definitely something you'd have on your top 6 teams. So a 50% sale on the Manta chest was pretty good. I think that's actually when I got my Manta star rating upgraded, if I remember correctly. So that was pretty good. The sale on the Brainiac chest was awful because you had a challenge for him, you still do. And the Darkseid sale was not necessarily that great, but if you want a dark side, you could get dark sides. I mean, it's gonna start sounding more weird because now that we get League Invasions 2, Darkseid is a lot more of a valuable character all of a sudden. But until League Invasions, I wouldn't have recommended, and I still don't recommend you focus on getting those kind of characters, the Arena Champions or League Invasion first of all. But now you kind of have a reason to go for Darkseid too. So now it wouldn't be too bad to get the 50% sale on the Darkseid chest, actually. And also, he had the Beton Collapse Legendary chest on a 25% sale. I think he was the most recently released Legendary, and this is a trend you're gonna see. A lot of sales where if they have a chest that features the most recently released character, that one's gonna have a bit of a worse sale than the other ones are gonna have. But yeah, let's move on to 2022. And finally, in 2022, first of all, we had the Legend of Injustice chest, which was a chest that had a lot of legendaries in it, but it had like 0.5% chances. And it looked like a very good chance at first glance, but when you kind of added the chances for what was good and not adding the chances for what was bad, like a Brainiac drop. Yeah, it wasn't really worth buying. I would love to see a version of a chest that has all the legendaries in it, but maybe with slightly bigger chances, or bigger chances at least for the good ones. Then we had the Deathstroke on a 30% sale. Deathstroke is not really a character that requires gears, but if you're ever gonna get gears for Deathstroke, that's most likely gonna be the best option you're gonna have in a long time, or you had in a long time. Not sure if they added any 50% sale ever on the Deathstroke gear chest. Let me know if that ever happens. Had the Brainiac versus Mr. Freeze chest, not the best chest. When it comes to legendary chests that combine characters, you want to look for chests that combines two good characters, for example, and I think that's kind of the best chest in the store at the moment, alongside the Batum the Drum Premium chest. We got now the chest that combines Raven and Beast Boy, and a lot of you asked about that, and yeah, that is an amazingly good chest. That is amazingly good compared to all the other stuff we got, generally speaking. But yeah, this combined Mr. Freeze, which is a great character, with Brainiac, which is a challenge character, which you can farm and you have no reason to spend gems. Then we had Raven plus Just Like Superman. Again, a bit weird because back then I trashed that chest, but on a 30% sale, considering that Superman is going to be amazingly strong in Arena, Champions Arena, and League Invasions, that might have also not been the worst chest, and I might be looking myself to get myself a Legendary Superman if we get any sale on any chest now, because he's actually the only legendary that I want and I don't have. I'm missing 3 characters on my main account. Suicide Squad Harley, I'm missing Suicide Squad Enchantress, and I'm missing Just Like Superman. I don't care about Suicide Squad, they don't exist for me. But Superman, I might be going for that. So yeah, that was 2022. And because I'm gonna get comments being like, well, should I save gems for Black Friday, for Cyber Monday, or for Christmas, or should I not save gems? Nah, bro, just spend all your gems on refreshing operation durations. Just trust me on that one. Jokes aside, yes, it's not like should I be saving. You should not be spending gems unless there's something worth it in the store. That's what I keep telling people. A lot of people just see something and start, oh, there's a character that they saw on A tier on the top of the chest. I'm gonna just throw all my gems on it. Oh, I got silver characters. That's terrible. Save up your gems until you see a good sale. I don't know if that's gonna happen on Black Friday. When that happens, I'm gonna cover it. I know if that's gonna happen on Cyber Monday. I'm gonna cover that when it comes out. If it doesn't happen on either of them, it might happen on Christmas. But until a good sale happens, you have absolutely no reason to spend your gems unless you're buying. You have a newer account and you're buying some characters to get started with. And the thing with, and another question I got with the Beast Boy plus Raven chest, should I save up gems or spend them on that? Wait a bit, be patient, because that chest with Raven plus Beast Boy is gonna come back at some point. It's gonna be in the game forever, most likely, and you're gonna get another chance to open it. So if Black Friday and Cyber Monday are disappointing, then you're gonna wait for that chest to come back and buy it. That all being said, that's kind of what I had to say for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Like if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye!